Carson's Corner is a black LGBTQ-owned small business. They sell merchandise and apparel on pop culture franchises such as Dragon Ball, King of the Hill, Sailor Moon, and of course and most importantly, Power Rangers. If you're interested in getting their amazing merch, be sure to check them out at carsoncorner.com. Link will be down below.
Whoa, 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 my brother. Whoa, 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 my sister. This is a shameless plug for the new Blu-ray. Go to Toku Shouts 5-Man. Just kidding, but honestly, this episode gave me 5-Man vibes.
It did.
It did. Yeah, by the way, Toku Shouts, just say it. 5-Man, can't wait. Good season. It was a good season. But we're not here to talk about
it. I have to watch it.
We're not here to talk about Super Sentai. We're here to talk about Kamen Rider. More specifically, Kamen Rider Revice, episode 46. Courage to face each other. What should you really protect? Which is very obvious. You got to protect your brother. You got to protect your sister. And you got to protect your inner demon. Okay. I am TimeRider Zero. I hope everyone's having a good morning. And of course, with me is always my second writer, Mike. How you doing?
I'm hanging in there.
Yeah. All right. Hanging in there. Like, you just gotta deal with the devil. Hang in there. Never deny you're breaking through. Yeah, I know. I just quoted the theme song. Deal with it. Okay, but for real though.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, quick thoughts on the episode.
Final freaking leave. We get some more character development. Look, oh my gosh. Final freaking leave.
Yep. No, I agree. And finally, we're getting somewhere. But of course, I have to cringe at a very specific scene for reasons that Mike is going to hate me for.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Do not do it.
Okay, but for real though, let's get into it. So previous episode, Love Cove has a scar on her back, and GIF is back. So, wow, I did not realize I used the word back twice in that same sentence. But
yeah,
that's the situation. And yeah, Over Demons is still in the hospital. So could this be Takami's chance to finally shine?
I think so.
Yeah, because last time he had that Buffalo Vice stamp and it got stolen immediately.
I felt bad for him. I really did.
Yeah, I really wanted to see what that O's genome would have done with him. I'm genuinely curious. But hey, at least we don't have to worry about him being called Kamen Rider Julio.
Let's not go there.
Because Kamen Rider Hana becomes Kamen Rider Aguilera. So I'm like, please don't call yourself Kamen Rider Julio. That would just be weird.
Very, very weird.
Plus, I'm gonna get flashbacks of this cringy comic I made for Spanish class in the 10th grade. Because I had a project where I had to write a comic book for Spanish class, and it was called Los Super Julio Hermanos.
Oh Lord!
Basically, it's Super Mario, but with a poncho and a sombrero, and that ends up becoming an actual thing in Mario Odyssey. So I'm like, cool.
I stole my idea.
The only question I would have had for Mario in that game is, ¿Dónde está su guitarra de mariachi?
Oh God.
No, because he had one in my comic. But the point is, thank God his name isn't Kamen Rider Julio.
It's another Kamen Rider Over Demons.
Over Demons, sweet man. I mean, at least we're sticking to the theme of 7 deadly sins because you have 7 human writers, and the thing is, you could transfer the rule does not exclude transferring the ability from one person to another. Because in Full Metal Alchemist, we had 2 greeds. So,
True.
yeah. And I think there was 2 versions of another homunculus in the original anime. I don't know, but that's going off tangent. But we do need to question, how does Gift keep coming back, and how do we make sure he stays gone? We got a plan. One person has to go inside Gift's dimension and fight him from the inside. So who's going to be the one to do it? What are y'all staring at me for?
I was you see about that.
I just love those comic moments where it's like, why is everyone staring at me?
Like, really?
I love it every time it happens. When it happens to Kevin Levin, when it happens to Mag from Sky High, when it happens to Cisco Ramon, every time. And yes, I do remember the movie Sky High. I wish I had a TV show. And no, I'm not talking about My Hero Academia. But yes, that is the plan.
Listen. We'll get into that later.
But actually, it does make sense that Vice would be the one to go in because he's the one more familiar with that territory. Now,
way more familiar.
Meanwhile, taking Hana's advice, we finally get a heart-to-heart moment with.
I was just about to say that.
And I feel like we already had this conversation to some extent.
I don't think so.
I mean,
but you gotta remember, this is the first time that she actually let her out without.
Yeah. Like this is the first time she actually. This is the first time she actually snake. But at least like Love Cuff isn't like locked up in her room. We're listening to her giant headphones.
Like a bratty teenager.
I'm still not gonna get over how cute that is.
It really is cute.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Gift attacks, and during that attack, I can't help but wonder, Mike. Here's my question for you: are you going to watch the World Cups this year?
Oh God, I don't follow soccer.
I'm a big football fan, so yes, I actually will be watching the World Cup, and yes, it is called football.
I know it's called football.
Yes, it is called football. Да, моя столица имеет хорошую команду. Actually, it's funny. One time Linkin Park played at Choromorce Stadium.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. It feels amazing. I was a huge Linkin Park fan during my college years, and they were playing in my hometown.
Listen, I've always been a Linkin Park fan.
Yeah. Cross out what I've become. But yes, the heroes are fighting off the Giftarians and the Gift Juniors, and God, there's 3 stages of these guys, and I just it's hard to keep track at this point because the monster suits just kind of blend in at this point. Do they blend in for you?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, it's like I mean, I'm gonna be honest. Like when they did a similar thing with Kamen Rider Ryuki, at least like the different monsters were distinguishable from one another because the gel newts are generally red and black, the dragoons are blue, and the white ghosts are white. So it's kind of weird, but these guys are super blended together. But people are overwhelmed, so guess who finally shows up to save the day? We finally
freaking Lee.
Dots.
He could have done better with his henshin, but true. I understand it was a spur of the moment.
Yeah. But I love
other
how he's
than that, finally, like damn, only took him like almost the entire freaking series.
the entire freaking series, or like bare minimum since episode 32,
Give or take.
give or take. Yeah, like that episode where like he like I think it's episode 32 if I remember correctly. So it's like wow, 14 episodes bare minimum. Yeah. But how does he hold out is what I want to know.
Not bad.
Not bad. Like first time, the first time is always kind of like tricky, but to be fair, the previous Over Demons, like he was able to like pull a clutch. So just saying.
Yeah.
But at least Tamaki has his own Steven Universe moment where he's like, I'm not just here to save you, I'm here to save me.
And then and honestly, I'm like, finally he got to transform. Finally. Gee, like what in the
Like if I could like make one nitpick, I was hoping he and Hana would do like a jam buddies thing from Steven Universe where like the two of them are just like working off of each other and they're like perfectly in sync in a fight sequence, but no, he's just there so that she could escape and recover.
Yeah.
But meanwhile, Vice is fighting Gift from the inside. What were your thoughts on this sequence?
I'm like, okay, that's a good plan, divide and conquer, But at the same time, it's like, what if Vice doesn't make it out?
Yeah, that's also something I've really thought about because it's like, what if they do defeat Gift before Vice could get out? Would he be trapped there? Or worse, would he become the new Gift?
That's what I'm wondering.
Because remember, like in the previous episode, he had those red eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I'll say this low-key gave me Bayonetta 2 vibes because there is a sequence where in order to get to Inferno, you have to go inside the stomach of this one manta demon. I think it's called Insidious. So it's like you have to be swallowed up by a demon in order to go to the demon world.
Like seriously.
Yeah, and so it kind of gave me these vibes.
Like
and of course, like the whole environment is coming against you. Like, dang.
Like, come on.
Yeah, like I love the phrase "into the inferno" because this is exactly what this is.
It really is.
Yeah, it's like abandon all hope, ye who enter here. Unless you're Vice.
Just abandon all hope.
But yeah, and of course, Hiromi helps out with his archery skills. I love that even though he's not transformed anymore, he's still trying to help out in some arbitrary way.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know how helpful those arrows are, but hey, at least we know who to count on in case, Mia Queen ends up going MIA like her brother.
Oh God, can we not go through?
Are we ever gonna get a resolution on that?
That's a story for another time.
But yes,
a story for another time.
Okay, but let's get to the part we've all been waiting for. Turns out, Love Cove. Now, stay with me on this one. Love Cove is a snake.
I know.
What do snakes do?
Shed.
They shed. Turns out that Scar was shedding her skin, and much the same. It's time for
a new
Sakura to blossom.
Like, freaking
Yeah, and she looks even more Zero Suit Samus than before. but yes, no, like her, like, what are your thoughts on her new suit?
I like it. I really do.
Yeah.
She uses the I guess like the tentacles or the hair on her suit
Yeah.
as like knives, and I'm like, okay.
Yeah. What's funny is between, like, I swear to God, I wish she had a scene with Tamaki with like where like he has like those a beetle claws,
Mm-hmm.
and while she's like using her tendrils to like fight off those Gift Juniors, like Tamaki would be like, looks like we got some competition boys.
Exactly.
Because it's like she is using those tendrils just like Spider-Man and Dr. Octopus.
Like, oh my gosh. I'm like, oh gosh.
Now I want a Gokaiger 10 style 4-way battle between Tamaki, Sakura, Peter Parker, and Otto Octavius.
Oh god.
the battle of the tendril users.
I can't with you. I can't. Just let's go. I can't with you.
And sure, let's throw in Carnage in there while we're at it, because he can also do the tendril thing.
Oh god, come on.
Actually, you know what? Let's get a whole like Hunger Games battle royale of like tendril users. Because why?
No.
Oh my god. I just can't. But here's what I can. We finally get to see a family moment. All three siblings plus Vice.
No, with their demons.
Yeah, you're not wrong. All three siblings plus their demons teamed up, all lined up. Two of them combined, two of them are separate. But the point is, yes, all three siblings in their final forms, finally together. And oh my god, this looks so beautiful. Just look at how beautiful this lineup is.
I know.
Like I can't help but geek out over this. Like this looks, oh my god, like this looks even better than the trailer for this episode.
And we finally get a family rider kick.
Yes. Oh yes. And like they go off on their own, fighting and like beating up monsters left and right, and then they finally do their finishing move to give. And what are your thoughts? Like of that family rider kick?
I love it. Give me 1 second.
All right. Okay. It was just beautiful. Just like watching this, just like this family moment right here. The only thing that can make it better is if the dad was with them to do like a parent and child sort of thing. But I don't mind if it's just a sibling, because it's a new generation sort of thing. And it is just beautiful. And yes, my partner's gone for a while. I don't know where he's off to. He probably went into Gift's dimension in order to fight Gift from the inside. Oh my god. But like, I'm just going to keep geeking out over this because this is just so gosh darn beautiful. We've waited for this for so long. And of course, this is what gave me the 5-man vibes because of the theme song. Whoa, 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 my brother. Whoa, 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 my sister. Da 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 da. But yes, but when they do their final rider kick, gives them a bit of a warning. You may have defeated me, but remember, human history repeats itself. What?
Wrong. It does.
What was your reaction when he said that?
I'm like, holy forking shirt balls.
Okay, cheating.
I mean, come on. You come on. What was your reaction to it?
I mean, he's not wrong, but that also means that we all know that with 4 episodes left, presumably, he won't be the final villain. Now, the question is, who is? Now, we've had our we've had our predictions
I'm
last
sorry.
week.
I'm sorry to say this. It's gonna be George.
Now, the scene I hate in this episode. By the way, earlier on, we did get a scene where George was like overly focused on making a new belt for some reason. Now, here, okay, so going all the way back to episode 5. When we reviewed episode 5, this is back when Leo was still, on the squad. For Revice. I said something very specific. When they introduced Kamen Rider Evil, I said, I really hope George won't be the villain because I love this character too much.
But guess what?
Please don't make George the villain because he was acting very suspicious in episode 5. And I was really hoping he wasn't secretly a heel because he was my favorite character. I hate being right. I hate being right sometimes because we do see a new Vice stamp. It looks like a cross between a spider and a scorpion from the looks of it. Can't quite tell, but we do know that this belongs to Kamen Rider Juga. Yes, that's the name of a new writer, Juga, because we've all seen the magazine scans. And George's demon shows up, the one that belonged to his father and was transferred over to him. Hold on, let me just get rid of the logo just to show.
Yeah, I know. Like it looks humanoid. It looks humanoid, you know?
Yeah. And I am so livid. To quote the serial killer Takeshi Sakura from Kamen Rider Ryuki, it vexes me.
I just find this hilarious.
Yeah. I never thought I'd call something as far back as episode 5. And I really did not want it to be true.
Ha 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 ha.
I think it's funny. This is the first time you had a positive attitude when I got a prediction right.
Yeah.
Because I hate being right this time, right?
Because the reaction on your face.
Why? Georgie boy!
Ladies and gentlemen, Kabuto is crying.
Georgie boy! But yes. Yes, it seems very likely that George will be the final villain. And I'm not looking forward to that.
I called it. I called it. I called it. I called it. I called it.
So did I back in episode 5.
I know.
I'm just not happy about it.
Give me this moment, damn it.
Why, Georgie boy? That's it. I need to watch Mel Brooks movies to distract myself.
Just give me this moment.
Yeah. Okay, but yes, that is the episode. Likes, dislikes, score out of 10.
I liked everything about it. 10 out of 10.
Yeah. Yeah, like I agree. Like things were very earned this episode. Things were earned this episode.
They were.
And I appreciate it. Despite my grievances with the last 2 minutes of the episode, everything else about the episode was just knockout. 10 out of 10.
Oh, we agree.
Yes. For once, we both give an episode a 10 out of 10.
Woohoo! There's a first for everything.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so it looks like we don't have any comments right now. But I just assume that, it's Saturday morning. People want to sleep in. Well, it's afternoon, but,
Those we all want to sleep in too.
Yeah. In any case, I'm just looking forward to Twitch streaming today. So
I'm actually looking forward to episode 47, which I'm actually going to watch tomorrow.
Yes, I will be watching it on Monday. at the gym, which is what I always do.
And then I'm gonna watch it again.
Yeah, the one thing that gives me turmoil is that now there's 3 shows to watch every week: Dawn Brothers, Revice, and Fudo PI. So I'm like,
I haven't watched Fudo PI yet.
Well, Jen and I reviewed the first episode. Yes, this is a perfectly good time to do some housekeeping. If you enjoyed watching our review of Kamen Rider Revice, please give us a follow, like, and subscribe to our YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Ding the bell icon, because you know the YouTube dead men really like to hit the algorithm vice stamp to make that flow away from us hardworking content creators such as ourselves and many other content creators that
listen. You were going to say beautiful. I was going to agree with you. I am beautiful.
Yes, you are. You are a very beautiful man.
Yes.
Yeah. And many other Toku content creators. But so always give everyone some love and support by dinging that bell icon. And of course, if you like our review, please be sure to check out our previous episodes we reviewed, as well as Kamen Rider Saber. And of course, in September, we're doing Kamen Rider Geats. If you like Super Sentai, be sure to watch our reviews of Dawn Brothers, also on the Morphin Network. And if you're an anime fan, we have a new show that we're reviewing, Kamen Rider W Fudo PI, which just aired last Sunday, and we reviewed it.
Listen, all I'm going to say is this: I am going to watch it. Do not spoil it for me. If you do, I will hunt you down to the ends of the earth.
See how excited he is? Like that's how much you should watch Fudo PI. And of course, so we got 4 shows now right here on the Morphin Network. And of course, whenever Netflix drops those next few episodes of Dino Fury, we will be reviewing them. I almost said Beast Morphers. Yes, it's because one season has a character named Javi and the other has Ravi. I always get those 2 names confused. Okay. Anyways,
Javi, one's with the R, one's with the J.
Yeah, and of course, Dino Charge has an actor named Davi. Slightly mispronounced, but yeah,
and
it counts.
He's from New York, yes.
And of course, we do some actor interviews and vlogs, so be sure to check those out. And be sure to check out our sister show, the Buttery Show, where we review various movies, TV shows, and do actor interviews. Most recently, we've done Stitch the movie and To Be or Not to Be, so be sure to check those out. By the way, To Be or Not to Be, classic film. Be sure to watch it on HBO. And of course, if you want to see any of our content from outside of Morphin Network or Buttery Show, my good partner right here, where can they find you?
You guys can find me on Instagram at RedRanger2134 and hanging out with the Morphin Network, Buttery Squad, and also I'm starting next week. Once I make my account, I will be streaming Dragon Ball Z Kakarot.
Nice. Be sure to check that out. Yeah, and also like off screen, let me know what your Twitch show is gonna be so I could update.
Yeah,
this
definitely.
Yeah, so you can make it look a little bit more like mine, which you can find me on Instagram at Boken_Kabuto. You can find me on Twitch at twitch.tv/BokenKabuto, where later today, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll be continuing my playthrough of Shadow the Hedgehog.
Oh, hail Shadow!
Heroes rise again. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. Like I was playing that song while I was playing Okami when like she had like those 8 different gems around her body.
Mm-hmm.
With the in that sequence with the dogs, because it's like this is Shadow the Hedgehog right here.
It is.
But yeah, I'm gonna be playing through Neutral Dark Story this time because I already finished the complete Dark Story, both of them. There's 10 stories.
Also, like I said, if I'm either gonna be doing Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, or just for shits and giggles, I'll be redoing Spider-Man Miles Morales.
Definitely play the original Spider-Man first with the DLC.
I have it.
Did you play through all of it,
Yes.
including the DLC?
Yes, the DLC.
Okay, cool. Because the DLC kind of like makes playing through Miles Morales more engaging.
I agree 110%.
Yeah. Yeah, especially one particular character that you'll see in Miles Morales. That was like one off in the first game. That's all I'm gonna say. Anyways, thank you all for watching us. We'll be back next week. Thursday, Fudo PI. Saturday, Revice. We'll be doing episodes 2 and 47 respectively. We're on the home stretch for Revice. We're really close. Just 4 more weeks. 4 more weeks. Here we go. Here we go.
No.
And of course,
Hold on. Before we end anything, Kamen Rider Revice was actually my favorite. It's actually turning to my favorite Rider series.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. We'll cover that more when we do the final discussion on. Hold on, give me a second. On the September 3rd. Yeah, September 3rd, we'll be doing our final discussion. Anyways, enjoy your Saturday, everyone, and see you on my Twitch channel. Bye, guys.
Love, peace, and chicken grease. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.